Wow. Hi, everyone. Welcome to the Astro Indra channel. Very excited to see the growing adoption, the love, comments, and messages. Thank you. Thanks for doing that. I'm enjoying myself, and I'm glad that you are enjoying yourselves as well. That's great to know. So, what are we talking about today? Today, it's all about being the billionaire, which is setting yourself impossible goals where it's not possible. It's not possible to get there. You just cannot get there. That's the opinion of everybody, that it's impossible. It's impossible to get there. It's impossible to be there. But you know it's possible, and you're going with what is possible. And the true thing of impossible is I am possible. That's essentially the whole piece, where you don't humanize yourself. You don't humanize yourself saying that you're after all human. So let's have realistic goals, let's have practical goals, let's go with practicality. But you go with what you really desire, what you deeply desire, and what you really want to go after. And you relentlessly go towards that, and you don't waver. You don't say that it's fine, I will take a pause. Maybe it's not possible. Maybe everybody's right and I'm wrong. And let me doubt myself a bit. Let me think that this is not possible. And let me just live a practical life. Let me make sure that I live within the boundaries of what everyone is saying. And I live in a box where everybody wants me to live at. It's comfortable, it's nice, it's warm, a non-judgmental space, and I can be as insignificant as possible so that people can focus on others and not me. Let the spotlight not be on me, but let the spotlight be on everybody else. So think about it. Is that the kind of life that you really want? If it's no, it's a huge, big no, saying no, that's not what I want. I really want to go after what I deeply desire. I want to choose bigger. I want to go for the impossible. Then this video might be interesting. And I'm going to uncover it from Jupiter, my favorite planet. It's I think it's not just a planet for me, it's a way of life. It's a way of who I would like to be. So there, I just said it, my bias. There's a bias towards Jupiter and making it happen. So let's uncover in terms of how can you be amazing, how can you live the impossible dream. So set yourself an impossible goal that is not smart, not small, measurable, achievable. Don't set yourself smart goals or simple, measurable, and achievable. Set yourself an impossible goal that you know it's not humanly possible. So set yourself an impossible goal and bring Jupiter into the mix. Know where is your Jupiter. Know what nakshatra the Jupiter is, and really be that, which is I'm just going to get to a sense of boredom because I keep talking about Jupiter and Ardra because that seems to be my favorite topic, and I think it's easy to just set an example from Jupiter with Ardra and then talk about the rest. I'm very comfortable with Jupiter in every other nakshatra, and I'm happy to have conversations with you guys. So put it in comments saying which Jupiter and which nakshatra would you like me to talk about. I'll be more than happy to do a video around it and talk to you guys about it. But for now, it's going to be Jupiter and Ardra because that's my favorite placement. It's like an impossible placement for Jupiter. It's a placement where Jupiter is bound to fail, and Jupiter is going to be extremely uncomfortable in that position where there is no way Jupiter can give you good results with Jupiter and Ardra. Because think about it, Jupiter is about devas, it's about giving guidance, being noble, being priestly and saintly. And Ardra is all about chaos, it's about Rudra, and nothing is stable. Everything is absolutely chaotic, absolutely uncertain. Where if Jupiter is going to do something amazing, Jupiter has to be impossible. Jupiter has to be I am possible, that it doesn't matter where I am. I'm going to use this to my advantage. I'm going to use Ardra, Rudra, the mightiest of mighty, and I'm going to be the mightiest of mighty. I'm going to be the mightiest of mighty where I am aparajita. I cannot be challenged. I am unassailable, and I'm going to be the most brilliant person out there. That's the kind of space Jupiter is going to get to, saying that I'm going to be this amazing Ardra Nakshatra. I'm going to be the mightiest of mighty. I'm going to be as stormy as possible. I'm going to be as relentless as possible. And I'm going to like really be there. I'm going to bring that massive chaos. I'm going to bring that massive storm energy. And I'm going to bring there. Did you notice a change in narrative? What everyone thinks is not possible, I've used that as my advantage, and I've gone with it, and I say that I am going to make a difference there. I'm going to make sure that I'm going to use Jupiter and Ardra to my advantage. I'm going to use this Thiru Adure Nakshatra. Thiru is a nakshatra, or Thiru, the prefix that associated to this nakshatra, is given out of deep respect and reverence, not to just the deity, but to the nakshatra. Because the nakshatra is a manas nakshatra, it's a nakshatra of the mind, where mind has infinite potential, mind has no limits. Even in astrology, the moon is revered as a king. Moon is revered as a kingly planet, and it's called Asapatnam. Asapatnam is moon cannot be surpassed. Moon cannot be surpassed. And that's the kind of attribute that Thiru Adirai or Ardra Nakshatra has. The other nakshatra that shares this amazing trait is Shravana, which is ruled by Vishnu or Mahavishnu, as they say. So I'm going to use this. I'm going to use this unlimited, limitless energy which is there with the nakshatra, and I'm going to set myself an impossible goal. I'm going to set myself impossible goals where it's not practically possible to get there, but I will get there because I know it's possible and I'll go for it. So that's the first thing to do, which is recognize the nakshatra that Jupiter is sitting on and give yourself an impossible narrative. Give yourself an impossible narrative that I am this. I am brilliant. I am absolutely amazing. I am so amazing that I can really make this happen. And that is the whole crux of self-belief, that you believe in yourself to make it happen. So you bring the most powerful you into the equation to make it happen. And Jupiter is you. Remember, Jupiter is you. The Jivakaraka is you. So when you give yourself the most powerful narrative saying, I'm going to make it happen, come what may, I'm going to make it happen, you already are in the top 5% of the population, because they are the top 5% who believe in themselves, who say that I'm going to make it happen. So that's the first step. First step, know where your Jupiter is, look at the nakshatra and give yourself a positive narrative saying that I am that. I am the mightiest of mighty. I'm going to use this Rudra energy and I'm going to really make myself absolutely powerful, absolutely amazing, and I'm going to go for it. I'm going to embrace this chaos. I'm going to embrace this relentless energy and be the mightiest of mighty out there. And you could also do the Rudra Gayatri, which is there, which is special to Ardra Nakshatra. The Rudra is Tat Purushaya Vidmahe Mahadevaya Dhimahi Tanno Rudra Prachodayat. So saying this Rudra Gayatri again and again and again connects you with the Jupiter Nakshatra energy, and you really are in that space, right? So you are now getting deeper into the nakshatra. You're going through the Rudra Gayatri and you're really making yourself that. And next, it could also be the nakshatra animal. So Jupiter's golden, Ardra is the animal associated with Ardra as a dog, so draw a golden dog. So go with it, bring that energy, and bring forth that massive Jupiterian power. Now that's done, and then setting yourself impossible goals will naturally activate Mars, because Mars is highly goal driven. And when you set yourself an impossible goal, for a man, this would mean that your testosterone levels would really shoot up. You would really have a whole, let's say, multiple shots of testosterone that would keep running through your veins in your body, where you would look way younger than you're supposed to. You would be a lot fitter than you are. So let's say you want to get back to shape, right? Let's say you're fat, for example. You're fat, and I have no shame in that. I was at some point in time fat, and I set myself an impossible goal, because the dietitian on the other end said that nothing can be done. And I decided, I told her, you know what, give me a couple of months, I will show you my powers and my capabilities. And I set myself an impossible target just for her. I just became from fat to fit. And she said, wow, is this even possible? I said, yes, with me anything is possible. So that's the kind of spin, that's the kind of narrative you always want to bring in. So, and then there was no stopping me from there. So I'm just giving you a real life example as well. It's not all in the air. It's nothing practical. It's very much practical. It's something that you could use in your everyday life. So body transformation right there. And maybe in a few days from now, or maybe a month from now, you'll see a shredded version of me with me posting pictures of my shredded self there. We'll get there. But yeah, I'm not too worried about it. So let's set that impossible goal. So you set that impossible goal with this empowered and strengthened Jupiter. Jupiter is going to bring Mars in, and this is an impossible goal. It's not humanly possible to achieve this goal. So when you set this impossible goal, so the Mars energy is really going to come in. It's going to come in, and it's going to give you that shot of testosterone. It's going to give you that goal-driven aspects, and you're going to see your body change. You're going to see your eyes change. You're going to see how your body shape changes. Everything changes. You're going to be super focused. And with Jupiter and Mars, with Guru Mangala Yoga, you are going to be truly unstoppable. And you're going to really, now is the time that you shouldn't stop. Now is the time you shouldn't stop. You should go full in. You should bring more intensity. You should bring more into it. And you would notice something strange. So you would notice something strange. And this is for typically the man. And I'll get to the women part of it because women have a little more longer tail than this. So I think for women, please be patient with me through the end of the video. Then you would understand what's happening with you as well. But to the man, let's say you're doing this, you're following me, you're doing this, you would be extremely desirable. A lot of women will come to you. A lot of women would come to you and say that, I want to be with you. I don't know what's going on. I want to be with you. So you keep at it. You relentlessly keep at it. Because one of the important things with Jupiter is to be very clear, is to do the right thing. Because this is easy to waver on the path, but you don't waver on the path. You set yourself an impossible goal and you go after it relentlessly. And you just keep at it. You keep at it and always do the right thing. Always be the bigger man. Always look at what is the best here that I could do. Relentlessly pursue that. So we're doing this. We're becoming super. We are having an amazing body. Our hormones are like peaking. Where because of the impossible goal, there's Jupiter and Mars, there's some amazing, crazy synergy that's happening. So it's just getting more and more. Now, what you want to do is bring Moon in. You really want to bring Moon in with a lot of respect. Because in some aspects, Moon is also the Devi. So you want to bring Moon in, and you want to like be highly respectful of Moon coming into you. So, which means that that would involve meditation, that would involve mirror exercise, that would involve giving yourself dedicated time, which is, let's say you dedicate 10 minutes of your time every day. That 10 minutes of your time, you look at the mirror and you tell yourself with eye contact, saying, I am amazing, I am Asapatnam, I am achieving my impossible goal. Like, I am a billionaire. I am a billionaire, and I go with it. So achieve yourself or give yourself this impossible goal, and you have all these things, these chemical compositions and all of this secreting with you. So you go with the moon, which is there. And now the interesting bit, which is once you have these three elements, which is the best friends of Jupiter, which is Jupiter, Mars, and Moon, you have it to a degree where you know, and this is something that you know, and this is where your instincts and what you think about really comes in. So you know that you've got this, and you know that you're really going after it, and you're relentlessly pursuing this impossible goal. So you're going after this more and more, more and more, more and more. Now is when things become different. A lot of things become available to you, which means you're no longer in the realm of the planetary systems in terms of friends and enemies. It all becomes a way of who can I bring in to achieve the desired results. So the platform you need to bring is Jupiter, a super powerful strengthened Jupiter, bring Mars in, and then Moon in. So these three ingredients are key and critical. They are like non-negotiable. You need to really bring these three elements together, and you need to bring these three elements together in a brilliant form, in an impossible form, and stay unwavered and focused towards that impossible goal of yours. So once you have these three ingredients, then you have choices here. You have choices of Rahu. So here with Ardra Nakshatra, Rahu becomes even more interesting because it's Rahu owns Ardra Nakshatra, and it's a nakshatra of transformation. It's a nakshatra of what it is, right? So you kind of bring Rahu into the mix. So that is for rapid transformation. So let's say I want to achieve the billionaire thing. I just realized I wasn't wearing my headphones. So there you go, another wireless aspect. Interesting. So it might sound as if this was all orchestrated, but this is Rahu as well, which is technology and us working with technology and using technology to our benefit, which is YouTube, Apple's wireless headphones. And not that there are any brand endorsements going on. That again is Rahu. So you bring Rahu in through rapid transformation. So if you want to bring Rahu in with rapid transformation, it's a great way to bring Rahu in. So how do you bring Rahu in? Black coffee. No sugar, no milk, black coffee. So kind of bring black coffee into your mix. And I'm not trying to promote a lifestyle here. I'm not trying to promote black coffee here. So it's just a way of your life, which is recognize what can I do to bring the element of Rahu into my mix. So let's say your mother tongue is French. Let's say you're from France and your mother tongue is French. So what do you do then? You talk English. You talk a language which is not your native tongue. So whatever is your native tongue, you don't talk that language. You talk a language which is not your native tongue, and you get comfortable with that language, and that's where you get to. The moment you do that, that's an instant Rahu activation as well, because that fires different aspects of your brain, which is not the regular firing of the nervous system itself. So bring Rahu into the mix for rapid transformation. Now things get even more interesting. Now you've got amazing Jupiter, you've got a highly activated Mars, which is going after an impossible goal. Then you have an Asapatnam moon, which Jupiter absolutely loves. Jupiter loves moon. And then there's an Asapatnam moon working together. You're like unstoppable, absolutely amazing with this Gajakesari yoga, which is there, the most powerful Gajakesari yoga out there. And you brought Rahu into the mix so that your transformation is going all rapid. Now, this is a great place for men to be. It's a great place for men to be where they can keep at it in the same thing over and over again, over and over again, and they can go on like this forever and achieve their goals. For women, this is where it gets slightly interesting. For women, what you want to do is bring Venus into the mix. You do all of this, and then that one extra step. And that's because of that one extra step is why you are so advanced compared to women. So you have to do that one extra step. This one extra step of Venus is what you really need to do. So this one extra step is the Venus activation. So look at Venus in your chart and just look at that nakshatra of where Venus is. Look at the degrees of Venus. Look at where is Venus placed. So start there. Venus in first house, your head. Venus in second, your face. So all of this. So make Venus as a way of life, especially for women. So make Venus as your way of life. Moisturize your hands. Take care of yourself. Hydrate yourself. Keep your body in a great space. Do more of yoga, and what you could also do is go to a spa, go to a massage parlor. Like treat your body and enjoy being in this body, and do things slowly. Don't be in a rush. Don't try to do things as quickly as possible. Really enjoy the pace and slow it down. And one more thing that you could do is, I'm just noticing the words per minute has really gone high. So talk slowly, enjoy your tonality, talk slowly, have a deeper conversation, a deeper connect, and think and talk. That's a great way for Venus to really come through. And also look at products that have been created with a lot of love. For example, exotic food, a fine dining restaurant, or a place where, let's say, wine is again another product, or a single malt. These products are crafted with a lot of love, where it takes years to do it, and then it's given with a lot of love. So don't overdo it in terms of getting drunk with it, but just in terms of a taster, just in terms of oh, this kind of life is available, this kind of life is there. And for folks who are sattvic by nature, who do not want to get to the alcohol beverages, can really get to honey, because honey is also done in a similar way, where it's done with a lot of love. Bees really go from one plant to another, they keep it together, and then the raw honey which is there, the raw unheated honey, is also a great way of Venus activation. So bring these aspects to it, and this should really help you to really maximize this as a woman, to really go after your impossible goals. The steps, the first few steps remain the same, whether you're a man or a woman. The additional step is a Venus step, where you kind of bring Venus in and really change this. So once you bring Venus in, all that I said for a man would also be applicable to you, which is you won't look your age. You won't look your age. You would be reversing backwards. And you would be reversing backwards from a space where your body is really feeling it. Your body would feel it. Your bones will feel it. Your entire body will feel the reversal of age. And you will notice that this is really making a difference to you. And you'll visibly see a glow in your skin. You'll be more happy, more chirpy, and keep doing this more and more, and you'll be more relaxed. You'll be more relaxed, where you know that it's possible, where maybe it's even not you doing all the hard work. Maybe someone else is doing all the hard work and giving you the money. What I could think of is, let's say you have the Ambanis. They're working really hard. They're making really mega wealth. They're creating generational wealth, not only for themselves, but also for the country. And what you do is you just buy a few stocks, sit pretty, and you just see the stock multiplying, 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 and then you have a portfolio with mega wealth. Not that I'm recommending trading, not that I'm recommending investing, but these are some beautiful stories for you to look at. For example, I've just saw this thing of Dolly Khanna. Dolly Khanna has a net worth of over 3,000 crores, and this whole portfolio was built by her husband, who basically carefully looked at a few companies and invested 5 lakhs. And I'm not sure exactly of the amount, is it 5 or 10, but he invested, started with 5, and then it multiplied to around 1,000 crores. So just imagine how beautiful it is, where you're letting others work for you, you're letting the universe work for you, you're letting the stock market work for you, you're letting the business and other sectors work for you, and you're sitting pretty, you're enjoying, you're sipping yourself a glass of honey or a beverage of wine, and then you're really enjoying yourself. So if that's the path that you really have, then go full on with it, be that amazing Venus, and create your life. And for Jupiter, it's a little bit of a hard work, where you kind of be that impossible one, you be the bigger man, you bring Mars in, you like really amp up your hormonal structures, you bring the moon in, and all of these things, you kind of bring all of that in, and then you take it to that level in space. So yeah, but the first, and the baseline is, have the impossible dream, and go after it. Go after it in an unwavering way, whether you're a man or a woman. It's a cheers to this impossible dream, and let's kind of have fun achieving this impossible dream. Yeah, let's have fun. I'm saying this slowly. Let's have this fun element of achieving this impossible dream by being possible. Yeah. All right, that's all I had. That's all I had for today. And like I say all the time, I'm absolutely loving this, and I'm great. Yeah, I just said I'm great. I'm loving this, and it's more of this is gonna keep coming. So watch out for this channel. Watch out for this space, and let me know how your feedback or your comments, your love, and your subscriptions. So go with that, and let's see how it goes. All right, take care, people. Until the next video. See you soon. Bye bye.